Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. Beloved, as usual, we're going to be looking at what messages the Divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. Now, I always remind you that these readings are, of course, generalized, and to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. If you could take this time to subscribe to the channel and to hit that notification bell, I would really appreciate it. So we're going to be grabbing quite a few tarot cards to see what messages are coming up for you. And if we have time, we'll look at our oracle cards as well. I'm going to be grabbing some charms. We are going to be just really diving deep to give you the messages that are right for you. As usual, I always tell you that it is important to invite your intuition to be present as I'm doing these readings, because your intuition will start elaborating on the messages that you are receiving so that this becomes more like a powerful personal reading. I was going to use those cards, but these cards wanted to work with me instead, so that's okay. All right, so I'm just getting your cards for you. And if I haven't asked you already, if you could subscribe to the channel and to hit that notification bell, because it helps out with the YouTube algorithms. And in the comment section below, post an emoji about how you're currently feeling right now before I start this reading, and an emoji after to see how you're feeling after this reading. You know why I'm asking you? Because it helps with the YouTube algorithms. I'll be transparent with you on why I'm asking for you to be active on these readings. So we have your cards that are on the table. We'll grab some more cards if it is necessary. So what I can see, there is an energy of celebration when we're opening up this reading with the Three of Cups. As you can see, there is wine, there is dancing, there is support, there is celebration that is there. So what this means is that for some of you, maybe you are going to a wedding, you're going to be going to some festivals, you're going to be going to some parties. There is just an energy of letting your hair down and enjoying life. And I feel that right now, this is important for you to do, to just embrace life, to just enjoy life, to see people, to be with the people that you love, because it is going to lift up your energies. Because soon I see you really focusing on some important chapters, on some important goals. So you've done the partying, you've done the celebrating, and now it is like, okay, now it's time to get back to work. So we're seeing the energies of the Three of Wands. With the Three of Wands, it is an energy of expansion. It is an energy, a beautiful energy of climbing the ladder. So I really feel that for some of you, you are going to be focusing on where you are going. You're going to be focusing on your business. You're going to be focusing on climbing the career ladder. You're going to be focusing on something that just brings you that energy of expansion. So even if you're a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home dad, whatever you are, there is still an energy of expansion that is here connected to creativity. So it could be that you're spending some time with the kids over the summer holidays. You're really being in the element, enjoying the sun, enjoying the summer holidays, enjoying the time that you have together, and you're using creativity, you're using passion to really bring that energy of being togetherness. There is a feeling of strength that is here because you are receiving a major arcana card from the Divine of the Strength card. Now this card is coming up and saying to you, remember we're talking about creativity, remember we're talking about celebration, remember we're talking about expansion. Well, you are going to be strengthening your friendships, you are going to be strengthening your bonds, you are going to be strengthening your family through the time you're going to be having together. So make sure that you are having a lot of fun. Make sure that everyone is really feeling supported and seen, and through that there is just an energy where you're really strengthening your bond with your loved ones, with your family, with your friends. And I feel that even for some of you, there just could be a situation where you may have fallen out with some friends, you may have not been seeing some eye to eye with some friends, and then you are coming together, you're talking it out, you're just like, you know, I'm sorry about what I said when I was angry, I'm sorry about whatever has happened, and then you are taming this situation. You're coming together, you're apologizing, and you're coming together as being strong again. So there is a message of strength that the Divine really wants you to focus on in the next couple of days, in the next couple of weeks, because I feel that there is a situation where you just feel like There was an energy of betrayal. There was an energy where maybe someone stabbed you in the back. There was an energy of pain. There was an energy of hurt. This hurt that could have been here could have been through words, could have been through gossiping, could have been through what someone said to you. Someone was talking to you about someone else. Do you understand? Someone comes and starts gossiping with you, and then you are being caught in the middle of a crossfire between some people when it really had nothing to do with you, or someone is coming to you and telling you that someone else was gossiping about you, and because of this, you just completely closed down a relationship. You just completely got your sword out and cut some people off before you even gave them a chance to explain, before you even gave them a chance to tell you their side of the story. But whatever is happening, I feel that there is going to be something, a situation where you can't avoid each other. Maybe you're going to a wedding, and through being at the same place, because you're drinking, because everyone's energies is just like, I'm sorry about what I said. This is truly what happened. There is just an apology that is coming from a situation that you just completely felt that it was a done deal. Okay, you're never gonna go there again. There's just a revelation that is coming in, that you're seeing this situation from a completely different set of eyes. It also could be that maybe you and your loved one, your partner, you went your separate ways. You just thought that this relationship is dead. Then there is just something that is happening that is forcing you to be together in a space. Maybe you find yourself in a supermarket and you're right behind them, or they're right behind you. They're right there. And you can't just run away. And you're just like, hey, how are you doing? And before you know it, you're talking about a situation that's transpired. And because you are coming in with the feeling is that this situation, there's a lot of passion that destroyed something. And you're bumping into each other, you're going to a wedding, you're going to a party, you're going somewhere where you have to see each other. You can't run away from each other. Fate is putting you together. And then there is just a moment of vulnerability because neither of you have got nothing to lose. And then you're talking about the situation, you're talking it out, and then you could be seeing that there is just an apology that is accepted, even though you might be like, we're never going to talk to each other again, or we're just going to just say we're sorry and let's just call it a day. We don't want to revive this situation, but at least we're going forward, clearing the slate. Okay, for some of you, you could just be like, okay, well, I'm happy that you were just completely vulnerable with me about what happened, and you are being vulnerable too about how you felt about this situation. And because of that, there just could be a situation where you could be seeing that you're coming together and maybe resolving some situations that you thought were completely resolved. Why? Because I feel that for some of you, you wanted a resolution. Okay, you wanted a conclusion about something that is connected to the energies of the 10 of Swords. You were praying about it, you were speaking about it, there was just like a lot of feelings connected to whatever happened here. Okay, and then fate is putting you together. You can run away from this situation, and then you have the Star card that is here. So however you want this situation to go forward, you're going to be seeing that the divine is going to be gifting you a chance. The other person is willing to listen, you are willing to listen. There is just a completely different vibe that is around this situation. So maybe it could be a reconciliation with some friends, maybe it could be a reconciliation with a relationship, but whatever is happening, there is an energy of celebration connected to a reconciliation, connected to rebuilding some friendships that were, that were just not working out. You're just rebuilding those bridges again. And I know that it makes sense to some of you because the message around this is really loud and clear. For some of you, I told you that you're at home with the kids, you're just really enjoying your summer holidays. The divine is just saying that, hey, be careful with how you are allowing conflict to be resolved in your home, especially when the kids are home from school and, emotions could just be running high. The kids could just be grating on your feelings. They just could be just pushing your buttons, and the divine is saying, just be aware that there just could be words that are being used in a very hurtful way, words that are just being used in a way that there's not much thought behind what is being spoken. So just be really aware about what you are saying to your kids, to your partner, to your loved ones, to your friends. And equally, if you do have kids who are at home and you're seeing that there is just some arguments that are erupting, make sure that you have some contingencies. Make sure you've got like a way of handling that situation, because there just could be a situation that could just spiral out of control, and the pain and the hurt that is caused could be lasting a long time. So the divine is saying that I already told you, you've got the star card. The star card is a major arcana card. So this is your opportunity to be saying your prayers, to communicate to the divine about how you want a situation to transpire, and then just let this feeling go. Just give it over to the divine. The divine is going to receive that situation, and you're going to be seeing that there are going to be some changes that are coming in. We now have the energies of the Seven of Pentacles, right? And whatever is happening here, I told you it could be a relationship, a situation, whatever has happened, even though you've been given the card of the star card, even though you've been given the card of the strength card to deal with this situation, still there is going to be some work that is required to heal this situation. Okay, there is going to be some work that is going to be required to make this relationship strong again. Like I said, if you're at home with the kids, you are going to be having to really work hard to make sure that harmony, peace is going to be around your home. Because if you are not keeping a tab on things, this is when things could just spiral out of control, and before you know it, it is just chaos. Okay, so the divine really wants you to have a peaceful summer holidays, a peaceful whatever it is, wherever you are, whatever season it is. The divine just wants to bring that energy of peace. Maybe it is winter where you are, and you're spending more and more time within your home because it is cold outside. And because of that, there is just like that claustrophobic type of energy. You understand what I'm saying? And that claustrophobic type of energy could just be seeing that there is just like a lot of arguments and conflict within the home. And so the divine is saying that just be aware of that and just think about it now. If this happens, what am I going to do? If this happens, what am I going to do? Have contingencies in place, and those contingencies are what is connected to the strength card that is here. Okay, so the divine is bringing you again some major arcana cards. You have the death card, you have the emperor. So the divine is wanting to talk to you about a situation that needs to go. Okay, we've already spoken about the Ten of Swords that is here. Okay, and the divine is saying that even though someone is coming in apologizing, right, you need to really look at this situation and see how you truly feel deep down inside. You don't want to be accepting apologies, maybe because you've been drinking and you're just feeling like in your emotions, and you're hugging, you're kissing, and things are getting out of control. No, the divine is saying, really look and see how you feel about this situation. Do you want to revive this situation again? Or is this situation just best left dead? So there is an opportunity to bring back life to a situation, or to leave the situation as it is. And if you are choosing to leave this situation as it is, the divine is saying that again, this is your opportunity to communicate with the divine and to give you the strength to deal with this situation in whichever way that is right for you. You could just be having to put some work into your feelings, into your emotions, because you just could be feeling triggered about seeing a loved one that you haven't seen for quite some time. You are understanding that this relationship is dead, but you could just be tempted to go and water some dead relationships. So the divine is saying this is another wake-up call to say to you, what do you truly want? Okay, so before you move forward, you are being asked to step into the energies of the Emperor. The energies of the Emperor, we are seeing you here, sitting it out. Okay, you are sitting it out, you are thinking, you are just feeling, you are just really calculating, looking at the past, looking at what transpired, looking at all different angles before you decide truly about how you want to proceed, about how you want to play this game. Okay, because the energies of the Emperor, the Emperor is very calculated. Okay, the Emperor is calculated because he has been hurt in the past, time and time again, and he has picked himself up. He has rebuilt himself. But because of that, he understands that he doesn't want to keep falling into the same situations that are truly dead. But because of emotions, because of whatever reason, you could be tricked to be running back to this situation. So again, as the Emperor, you're seeing how you're feeling about this. You're looking at the past. You are seeing how you feel about the future of this situation. What are your intuition saying? Because the Emperor is not very intuitive. The Emperor is very logical. But the Divine is saying, listen also to your intuition, because you are being asked to balance your divine feminine energies as well as your divine masculine energies. So whatever is happening, the Divine is saying, yes, be logical about the next move, about what you want to do next. But at the same time, also listen to your intuition, because the Divine might have made you and this person bump into each other. Fate might have happened for a reason, but just because fate has brought you back together, it doesn't mean that you just have to go and fall back into bed with each other. It doesn't mean that you need to go and be best friends again. No, it is an opportunity for you to reevaluate your feelings logically and then making that decision, okay? Because I feel that for some of you, there is an indication that there was a lot of financial loss connected to this situation. There was just a lot of feeling like you were rejected, you were thrown out, you were left out of this friendship group, of this relationship. There's just a feeling of being abandoned by people who you thought cared about you, by a person who you thought truly loved you, and they threw you out. You had no money, you had no home, you had nothing to fall on, and you just felt like, why is this happening? So the Divine is saying that yes, you could be bumping into this person and time has gone by, you're both now different people, and the emotions could be there, but don't allow your emotions to trick you into going and putting work into a situation that is best left dead. Okay, this could just be an opportunity for you to finally just put an end to this situation once and for all. So the Divine is saying, really think about what you are feeling, what you want, before you make that final decision. Okay, so beloved, I'm gonna just use a coin, ask a yes or no question, and then I will flip the coin and give you the answer. I was gonna use our charms, but I think the time is quite long on this video. So I am recording in 4K, by the way. I don't know if it makes a difference, the viewing experience. I have also started filming like this because it is currently really hot. Like, it is crazy hot. We were in the 40 degrees yesterday. It was impossible to film. So I have got a marble table. I can put my hands on here. I can keep cool. When I'm not showing my face, I don't have to put makeup on. There's not as many lights on. It is just a more comfortable experience, and I'd rather be comfortable and deliver the messages that you need to receive rather than force myself to be on camera and to just be completely feeling hot and disconnected to the message that I am receiving. So are you ready? Have you got your question? All right. Ready, steady. Which way is it gonna be? Okay, and there's your answer. All right, so what I'm gonna say to you is, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. It is a goodbye from me. Bye, beloved. Don't forget, give this video a big thumbs up,